I cannot let it go past, though, without asking about a moment that, you got a lot of press for before that national championship.
Right.
Of course, when you told Baker to humble yourself, like going to, what led to you telling Baker Mayfield, humble yourself, and how has he changed in your eyes from what you see from afar now and some of the success that he's having?
Man, I judge the gladiator about what he do when he in that arena, right? So, like, going into that game, this the Heisman guy. You see him on TV. You saw the stuff he was doing at, the coin toss. Just a very outgoing personality. I have an outgoing personality too, so I love players that embody that. At that time, like I just felt like the things that he was able to get away with, all quarterbacks weren't able to get away with. You dig what I'm saying? So when we played him, I thought there would be a sense of respect of this is a top 10 defense nationally. You dig what I'm saying? But he carried that bravado, which I don't mind. But now he's starting to get gimmicky, right? So we get off the bus, and he's walking with a big contender sign, right? It's the look at me. We already in the Rose Bowl. We in the granddaddy of them all. You don't need no look at me's right now. We'll go to dinner and TMZ outside the restaurant. We big time right now. We in Cali playing in the first college football playoff Final Four. It's real deal. TMZ when we go to our team events. You ain't got to do all that. Then we get to the game, and, it's the number one rule. You talk your trash, but you don't cross that 50. That's like the rules of war. Just don't cross the 50. Okay, you're the Heisman favorite. All the cameras are on you. My wide receivers down here doing pat and go. So you done crossed the 50, and you done came all the way down to the opposite end zone with all the cameras following you, interrupting they pat and go. Now it's not to the point of it's the ethics of war are at point are at versus right now.
Yeah, being tested.
Yeah. So, but you know what? They came out. He showed us why he was a Heisman, right? And then, I gained respect for him during the game with the same respect with the same lens that everybody's seeing now. What I used to tell the defensive line, and I talked about this on the team meeting about when I was talking about the Alabama game of is physically you beat your opponent, but I look at this game like war. Guerrilla warfare is real. Guerrilla warfare means I may not never touch you, but I can make you. It's all about how you reacting, right? It's a mental game too. So what I used to tell the defense is even if a player going down to the ground, you take a chunk out of them. So if your player is tackling them, I want you to come and drop your weight on him as he's falling. That is taking a chunk out of a player. That is slowly but surely trying to break a man's will for 4 quarters. You may not break it in the first, but you may break it in the fourth. So what I used to tell all my defensive tackles is when I go get a sack or when the edges go get a sack or if anybody get a sack, before that dude get the ground, take a chunk out of him. Julian Rochester, 6'6", 330. I'll never forget this. DeAndre Walker was sacking Baker Mayfield and Julian Rochester, and I was close to the pile because I want to get my chunk in. And then Julian Rochester fell on him. He's one of the biggest human beings I ever seen, 6'6", 330. When he fell on him, I heard Baker Mayfield say, like this breath of will just left his body, right? And I thought, we got him. He got up holding that rib. When that dude got up, that dude said, got to hit harder than that, BITCHs. Woo-wee! I looked at him and said, hey, can't kill him. Got to beat him. So the Baker Mayfield y'all seeing now, at that moment in time, I gained my respect.
He said you got to hit all that bitches.
Yeah. As he's grabbing his ribs. As he's grabbing his
man.
Dog, as he's as he's grabbing his ribs, man, he got up. And I'm thinking he finna say, Coach. That man said, you got to hit harder than that, BITCHs. Oh, I said, oh, yeah, you cold, boy. You got it. You got my respect.
Wow. Man, I love to hear that because a lot of people only know the moment, us on the outside, only know the moment what you said to him after the game.
Right.
Not even realizing between those lines, there still was a level of respect.
For sure.
For him as a player and what he was out there doing.
For sure. I had utmost respect for him after that because that second half we got after him.
Yeah.
That second half we got after him. We was tearing them up, hitting them. And my guys were doing exactly what I told them to do. Exactly what we couldn't break them. And I watched that defense break a lot of guys. And we couldn't break them. And honestly, that viral moment, I've done a lot of interviews after the game. It's usually, okay, Davin, come over here. All right, boom. You ready? All right, go. All right. Y'all ready? Let's do it. That instance, I guess since it was a more media game, everything was live reaction. Cameras just rolling. So I'm yelling to the mans, yo, humble yourself, as he walking by, thinking that the interview dude gonna be like, all right, you good? Are you ready? Let's do it. I never knew that
they were catching
it was
the
hot.
whole thing.
It was hot.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm glad I said.
Glad you said
no,
it.
my mouth. Come on, man.
Normally, it would have been a lot dirtier than the way you just said it today, right?
Yeah, for sure.